Give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash. All praises to the Father, whose name is Yahweh. He is, He exists, He's to be. Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, means deliver, He delivers. Hawashai means deliver. Yah means He. Yahweh Hawashai, He delivers. And double honors to the elders and apostles of JMS one and the truth one via the internet. And shalom to the brothers that's out there, prophesying, making the body live a sacrifice, waking up the elect, beginning with the 144,000 men, Israelite men, and the rest of the 1/3 that be delivered, the Israelite men, women, and children that be granted mercy, and not be destroyed by nuclear fire. That will be missiles that will be shut off, that liquid fire from the missiles that will be shot off in World War III. They'll get delivered before then. Because they're the elect, they're predestinated. Ephesians 1 and 4, 4 and 1. Ephesians 1 and 4. Who were predestinated to be delivered out of Babylon the Great, which is America. And as it's time now, we're closer than ever to our Lord Yahushua returning, to perform Revelation 13 and 10, to put these heathens into captivity. Just like they had us into captivity, the Lord's going to have these heathens, the nation, in captivity, when He returns. Scripture say He's coming to conquer. But we have certain prophecies that were to happen before His coming, that we were to, look at tokens that we will look unto to know when He's nigh. When Romans 13 chapter says, it's high time to wake out of sleep. Because the time is nigh, and the Lord's coming back to deliver His elect first and foremost. Then set up His kingdom on earth. It's gonna be set up on earth. Contrary to it's not gonna be somewhere in the sky floating and stuff. No. When it says I beheld Jerusalem coming out of heaven, it's talking about the elect coming down from the chariots after they get beamed up. People are going to call UFOs in Ezekiel, the first chapter. They describe, them as rings, flames of fire, glowing ring. I believe in Zechariah 5 and 1. These chariots also as clouds. And behold, I come with clouds of my chariots coming out of, it's breaking into the ozone layer, coming through with His chariots. The clouds of His chariots, He's making and Psalms 104, I believe the third verse, who laid the beams of His chariots, basically who laid the beam of His chambers, and the waters, who maketh the clouds His chariots. But that's another thing entirely. But the main topic, we go into is prophecy enough. As you heard in Bangladesh, there's been riots, and they issue strict curfew with shoot on sight order following deadly protests. And it's gonna be like that in Babylon the Great. Because it's prophesied, the whole world is gonna be in tribulation, man. And ultimately the MLTB, this devil's orchestrating these things. Why Jay worrying about who's gonna take office? It doesn't matter who's gonna take office, because the Lord controls everything, and the elites control these politicians. So they select, but the Lord controls the elites. So the Lord is really in control of everything. Scripture says, Psalms 21st chapter, verse 1, that the hearts of the kings are in the hands of Yahweh, of the Lord. Where's that story? It says, police impose a strict curfew with a shoot on sight order called Bangladesh, as military forces patrolled part of the capital Saturday after scores were killed and hundreds injured in clashes over the allocation of civil service jobs. And here in Babylon, these jobs are running out. People, job already running out. People are giving away to theft. And it's kind of it's kind of dumb. How you gonna? This place is filled with confusion, but it's all a setup. They take away the job. That's why, and then you steal, and then they don't do nothing about the stealing, and it's creating chaos, having more people steal, and more jobs shut down. It's all orchestrated to make you rely on them. And when you have no job, who you gonna rely on to? Esau, the government. And they're gonna come with a solution. It's gonna be lack of food. The devil like to take people in a desperate. That's why Scripture said, "Never trust our enemy." Like iron rusted, so does his wickedness. So he's gonna create the problem. They come with the quote unquote solution, which is really gonna benefit his plans and his agenda. And Ecclesiastes 12:15 says, "For a while he will abide by thee with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry." So when you're in a low state, that's when he's gonna strike. He said, "Enemy speaking sweetly with his lips." Yeah, he speaks sweetly. He gonna come with that sweet talk, like he's been doing to his false doctrine, his false religion, sweet baby Jesus, which is adverse to the scriptures, which is satanic, because it's not matching with the scriptures, man. They'll come as you will. You can eat abominable flesh. The law is done away with. Anybody can be saved. It's not scriptural, man. The scripture tells you Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Isaiah 45:13. Romans, I think in 11 chapter 26 verse. And Matthew 1:21, who the Lord came for. And the Gentiles in the New Testament, James 1:1. These letters were written to Israelites that were scattered, which is part of the curses. The Lord scattered us among the heathens, among many countries and nations. And he's bringing the sheep back into the fold. That's why the disciples went to teach, all over to bring in the elect, of the scattered Israelites. That's why not the Jew nor Greek means. He had Hellenized Israelites, who were speaking Greek, living in Greek, keeping Greek culture, who didn't know who they were. Just like now, we didn't know who we were till we woke up to the truth. But it said the midnight curfew began at midnight. The curfew began at midnight and was relaxed from noon to 2 p.m. for people to run essential errands, and expected to last until 10 a.m. Sunday, allowing the officers to fire on mobs in extreme cases, said lawmaker Abdul Qadir, the General Secretary of the ruling Ayami League Party. So now they're shooting at people, they don't care. They're opening fire. And it's gonna be sued on Babylon the Great. Let's get that let's get Matthew 10 and 34 first. Matthew 10 verse 34. Matthew 10 verse 34, it says, "Think not that I am come," that's Yahushua speaking. "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be of their own household." And you've seen the division. The spirit of division is, in the air. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is sending the spirit of division in the air. You've seen the split between Satan, Egyptian against the Egyptians, Satan against Satan, Satan against Satan. You got the Russian, Britain, America, Ukraine, Israel, all this stuff is basically Satan against Satan. It's fighting among itself. The scriptures say, if Satan be against himself, how can the kingdom stand? Even if they're all Edomite, they're against themselves. Matthew 12 and 26 says, if Satan is cast out sin, he's divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So people think the next one is going to be Russia. Well, Russia, they're Edomites, man. They're heathen, first off. The next one is going to be kingdom of heaven, because this is the final, our final captivity, and find the kingdom to rule the fourth beast spoken in Daniel in the second chapter. in the 7th chapter and the 2nd chapter. You know, we're in the second, the revival of the Roman Empire. We're in the 4th beast right now. So, there's not going to be any other kingdom to rule, but the kingdom of Israel, Yahweh Yahushua, Yahushua ruling. You know, under him, King David, 144,000, and the rest of the Israelites are going to be at the top of the food chain, just like Esau is at the top of the food chain in his kingdom right now. We're going to be top of the food chain in our kingdom. But it says, "Think not that I come to send peace." Yeah, the Lord's not come to send peace on earth. You know, and what scripture say? "Woe unto you who desire the day of the Lord." Uh, just put things in Amos. Amos 5 and 18 said, "Woe unto you who desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?" So it's going to be a dark time, evil time. Scripture, evils and only evils has come. And then we're in the time of evil, getting ready to come. And the Lord said He's going to visit the inhabitants of this world, you know, because of their iniquity. They think now to come peace, but a sword, destruction, death. It says for and judgment. It says for I am come to set a man of various. It's funny, yeah, people, you know, are against each other, whether they be against the truth or their own family, who believe it and they don't believe, or if you deal with political Babylonians, you know, one is Democrat, one is Republican, they all work for the elite, you know, but that's creating a division. You have people end their friendship off of who they're voting for. That tells you the spirit of division is high. You know, and you see in these videos and these comments, and people are ready to kill each other over an election, man. Let's get Second Ezra, so not much time. Second Ezra 9 and 3. It says, "Therefore there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars." This verse 1. It said, "He answered and to me then and said, measure thou the time diligently, it in itself, and thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is at the very same time that the highest will begin to visit the world He made." You know, in the time it workers in diverse places, famine, you know, uproars of the people, wars and rumors of wars. You know, wars getting ready, the MOTB getting set up. All these things are part of prophecy. Signs of in the skies and the moon and the sun. You see all these things, and it's bombarded. It's been going on a steady pace. You know, it's increasing fast and fast. Gruesome judgments. You know, it's going on. You know, it started kicking off in 119. Oh, I'd say 2017. Started kicking off in a high gear, and every year it's increasing. It's starting off with a bang. You know, who knows what the guy in store for 2025? Who knows what the guy in store for November, September? You know, because the Lord's shortening the time for the elect's sake, and things getting more and more wicked. But then more and more judgment is being put out. He said, because the Lord executes judgment daily, and he's going to come at that time. The ultimate judgment is Jacob's trouble, But it says, there's anarchy, collapse, mass death. Then the major judgment, and will be that nuclear fire, the final judgment, that lake of fire, the World War II, the nuclear fire. So then thou shalt understand that at this very same time, when the high shall begin to visit the earth that he made, so the Lord is visiting the earth. You see it now. These prophecies taking place, and these things getting worse and worse day by day. He said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and war and upwards of the people and the world, because we're seeing it right now. We saw the article, and we've seen it towards the election. He said, then shalt thou will understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made of the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, this is the end. And the manifest, the end of the world and this world, meaning the rulership. Aeon, meaning the age, the end of an age. Esau, Ezra 6 and 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, so Esau will be ruling before the Lord returns, the end of the world of this age, the age that Esau will be ruling. They will be ruling the world at a certain age before the Lord returns. It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The next kingdom is Jacob's kingdom, which is the Israelites' kingdom, and it's going to be an everlasting kingdom, of gods, priests and kings. It's a lavish. So that's why we don't concern ourselves with these things. Who wins votes? We don't concern ourselves with these carnal, fleshy things. And we do what we got to do, and we want all our day. They our daily bread, whatever the case may be. Do what we got to do, to survive in society. But it's gonna come a time we're gonna have to make the ultimate choice. We take the chip, or trust in Yahweh and we hope, that we of the elect, and that Yahweh protects us, and He did take care of us. But let's get 2 Ezra 15, because these things, his prophecy is coming. He said the Lord spoke about it. He said we get Matthew 24, 7 verse, I think. Too. But let's get start 14. He said, woe to them in the world, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So, woe to them who's down in the world. Everybody, man. Really, it's gonna be too big for the elect too, but the elect can escape out of it. Now, if the righteous escapes to be saved, where shall the ungodly appear? What's the paraphrasing? So if those that do what they're supposed to do, barely make it. Of the elect, the one that's predestinated, barely make it. One of these resting people, these ones born in vain. He said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, it's near. The beginning of sorrow is near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with sword in their hand. It's going to get violent out here. For lack of food and for, sedition, race war, civil war. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard the king. No person is going to be lawlessness. You only see people going in stores, raiding stores, running in stores, just grabbing stuff, and dipping. Now you got people since some stores change their stuff down to the floor. They're robbing people that are sitting at what they call it, outside restaurants. Like they have chairs outside. Just point a gun at them and ask them to give them their wallet and their watches. It's getting crazy out here. It says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They're gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna, the R word, the K word. They're gonna be killing, robbing, raping. Yeah, that's why it's important for, if you're a woman in truth, you need a man of the Lord, or else you're not gonna make it, because you're gonna be saved through Him. He's not gonna take it as anybody. It says, and it said, a man shall desire to go in the city, It shall not be able, for because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, the grown man gonna be afraid because they don't have Yahweh Shai. They don't have the protection of the Almighty. So a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You know, so if you're not gonna give them basically, they're gonna give them two F's, man. You know, and what you should be doing for Israelites, called Israelites, yeah, you should be inquiring of the truth. Should be hearken unto the Lord. It says, Romans 13:11, it says, and that knowing at the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. You know, and we close to the end. You better get right. You're gonna get caught off guard. You're gonna be destroyed. And that's the creed that shall be destroyed. People, they don't know what's going on. Easy my thinking, la di da. Hey, you still got some people in la la land. They think because ignoring the things that's going on in the world is gonna make it go away. Like a child, hiding in a monster under the bed. You're just gonna waste your time, the time you could have used to get ready. At least those people that Edomites and people that are thinking carnally, preppers, they're gonna be more ready than those that are not doing anything. They're not getting ready physically nor spiritually. It's gonna be caught there, and most of these is women. But reality's gonna kick in. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be destroyed. It's women and niggas. By niggas I mean those that are not in the truth. Because you still in the world. What else to call you, man? BW, black woman, black. You're still black. Black women void of light, darkness, really. So that term does apply to 2/3. But us that know the truth, no, we're Hebrew Israelites. From the 12 tribes of Israel. There's no black, there's no Negro, there's no colored. Look, everybody have melanin type of color, except for Esau. Even nowadays you got Edomites with melanin, not only tans, but full blood Edomites, but they got a tan or lighter, beige tone. And you got some Jakes, that look like Edomites, that same complexion as Edomites. So it's not about your skin color, it's about your bloodline to your father. You got Jakes that have leprosy. Hey man, you don't know what they did in their past life, man. That's madness, leprosy. I don't, But anyways, this is edifying. It's a quick video on current events. Well, they have 6 days only mix. But hey, you also got the shooting of that woman. And, man, hey, he's getting that could invoke race war. That is supplanting people that's void of the truth, don't know what's going on. Mine, the Lord's using these things to supplant the Jigma to rise them up, to rise Judah up, to fulfill prophecy. But anyways, I hope this was edifying. Shalom.